I believe in miracles because a miracle happened in my own life. I was freebasing cocaine, and I crawled into the shower, and I just put the water on, and I thought I was going to go down. And so I started to pray, and I prayed to God for the first time since I was a child. All I remember is a prayer from my childhood, God is good, God is great. Almost instantly, when I was finished with the prayer, right down where my feet were, where the water was, I felt 7 angels twirling around me.
7 angels that changed Andy Lakey's life forever. They came to him on New Year's Eve 1986 with a message. He was told to quit his job as a used car salesman and become an artist.
Since that day, magic has occurred in my life.
Andy, with no experience, started sketching his angels. He kept the original drawings to guide him on what some might call a mission from God. Day and night, 1,600 legal pads. It wasn't until 3 years later that he received a second vision.
And they told me I had to paint 2,000 angel paintings by the year 2000. They would give me the knowledge to paint, and they'll take care of everything.
What Andy wasn't expecting was the power of the paintings. He sold his angels not far from the city of Angels in Ventura, California. Then suddenly, store owners noticed one miracle after another, too many to count.
Every single day things happen here. Someone comes in here with arthritis and stops hurting. Someone comes in with stomach pains, they stop hurting.
Random people from all over the world claiming Andy's angels healed them. People swearing they felt an energy, a warmth, emanating from the artwork. But not just his paintings. Some say the healing comes from Andy's jewelry, too.
I felt like I could just breathe easier.
Sarah Casey had spent 6 years in desperate need of a kidney transplant when her mother bought her this necklace. Months later, Sarah's wait was suddenly over, and she attributes it all to Andy's art. How do you feel about angels?
I've always believed in angels. He made me believe in them even more.
Dee Laborte didn't believe until she touched one of Andy's paintings. Then she felt the warmth, the energy. And that night, in her sleep, Dee had a vision her ovarian cancer would finally be gone.
I did go back to the doctor, and they did more tests, and they were baffled because from a tumor it went down to a little palate or cyst.
I'll be honest with you, I consider myself a pretty open-minded person when it comes to all things spiritual and supernatural. And I was curious to see whether I would have any type of reaction or experience anything after being in the presence of these paintings. For the most part, I didn't. Until I let my hand hover over this small angel in this painting. I felt a warmth. I can still feel it, and it feels like it's coming from the painting. Now, is this merely the power of suggestion, or is this truly the power of the angels at work?
I'm very uncomfortable with the whole healing aspect of my art. Like I've said in every interview, to me it's paint and wood.
Andy, in fact, may be the greatest skeptic of all. To him, it's less a miracle and more a state of mind.
Do you believe your paintings have healing powers?
I believe what it is my art is a catalyst for people to tune into their own spirituality, to their own power.
To the power of positive thinking. According to psychologist Alan Ribler, Andy's artwork subconsciously gives people a reason to believe, to have hope.
My own approach is that belief systems are very powerful.
Yet Andy believes in the angels, and he doesn't feel the heat from his own paintings. He can't even be cured of allergies so bad he has to wear a gas mask when he paints.
But I don't understand it. I don't feel it.
But others all around Andy continue to feel it. His clientele now stands at over 12,000 art collectors, including a president, the Pope, and multiple Hollywood superstars.
No, there's a beautiful energy. Definitely, you can feel it.
Remember the painting I touched in Andy's gallery? I brought it to Gloria Estefan. She not only owns one of Andy's paintings, she also wrote a passage in his book.
Because art is totally, you know, what you feel from it and what you get, and what you might get from something is totally different than what I might get.
For many believers, what they get can only be described as being touched by an angel.
Here you go, Anthony. Here's your new painting.
Today, Andy gives a painting to a young boy with a potentially fatal liver disease. He hopes, like with so many others, this too can be a miracle in the making.
I paint what I feel I need to create.